Alola everyone, it's the Munch and welcome back to Pokemon Sun and Moon. Last episode we made it here to Route 16 after getting the Sharpedo ride from another familiar face from Unova, and that was of course Grimsley from the Elite Four, but today we're actually going to be continuing our journey to Po Town to stop Team Skull's nefarious plans, and we've got to make our way through the Ula'ula Meadow, so if you guys are excited, make sure to hit that like button. And before we actually get to this episode, there are a couple of very cool Pokemon that I actually missed in the last few episodes, and also apparently a Pokefinder spot here. Either way, as I was saying, there were a couple of Pokemon that we actually skipped over in the past few episodes, and real quick before we start this episode, I wanted to show them off to you guys, so here we go. So first up, we're back at Blush Mountain, right outside of the Geothermal Research Lab, where we missed a certain Pokemon that is actually a Pokemon Sun exclusive, and that is of course none other than Geo! Just kidding guys, it's Tortonator! As you can see here, the Fire and Dragon type, version exclusive to Pokemon Sun, and actually his counterpart in Pokemon Moon isn't even found in this area, so only if you're playing Pokemon Sun, you can go after this awesome Pokemon here. So right off the bat, I am going for the Quick Ball, and it is actually gonna work out for us, so we have caught ourselves a Tortonator. So we're gonna get that registered right into the Pokedex. Tortonator number 224, a Pokemon Sun exclusive here in Blush Mountain, and as you can see, a Fire and Dragon type, pretty unique typing there. The shell on its back is chemically unstable and explodes violently if struck, and the hole in its stomach is its only weak point, as you saw there. And the other Pokemon I couldn't quite catch in the last few episodes is of course Mimikyu, who I apparently still can't catch, and it actually was really annoying to find. It is of course in the Thrifty Mega Mart, the abandoned site where you do the ghost type trial of Acerola. You just gotta look around in here. It's pretty rare, but eventually it will pop up. And it does like to call for help, but thankfully it finally didn't get any help, and we can throw our Dust Ball here to catch ourselves this awesome fairy Pokemon. So we got 2 shakes, we got a 3, and we have caught Mimikyu, the ghost and fairy Pokemon. So we're gonna get that one in the Pokedex as well. 242, another Alolan Pokemon registered in there, and this is a really awesome Pokemon. I highly recommend if you don't have a fairy or ghost type to add it onto your team. It's really cool too because of its lore, so you can read the Pokedex description there. But now that we've got ourselves a Mimikyu, we can show it over to this Ether lady here. You got that Mimikyu? Yup. It's gotta be a really scary Pokemon under that cloth. Even if it's my job, they can't just expect me to come serve a scary ghost Pokemon like that. I'll just copy the data from your Pokedex here, submit it to my boss, and call it a day. Alright, so just like the other people that kind of did these side quests, they just give us a little bit of cash for it. And for Mimikyu, we will get 20,000 Pokédollars. Holy moly! I joined the Ether Foundation because I thought the uniforms were really cool looking, but Pokemon conservation and all is actually a lot more hard work than I expected. It's no good just following a whim, you know? Yeah, I don't know, I wouldn't really join any weird organizations just because of their outfit, but to each their own, right? So now with all that out of the way, it is time to continue with the Ula'ula Meadow where we left off last episode. And before we actually do, there's one more new Pokemon that I want to show off to you guys, as you will soon see. In the last episode, we got the Zygarde Doge. All of those cells that we've been collecting throughout the Alola region finally came together and made the 10% form of Zygarde. As you can see here, the dog form, and I went ahead and taught him Brick Break, Bulldoze, and Hidden Power. And of course, the Land's Wrath is actually his signature move, so I really want to show off this Pokemon in today's episode. So Loba will temporarily be gone. That doesn't mean forever, but at least for this episode, because I really want to show off Zygarde, we're going to be using this Pokemon instead of Loba. It is a Dragon and Ground type, and it is a legendary Pokemon, so I feel like it's going to be super strong, so it's kind of appropriate that this girl ask us about super strong Pokemon because we are literally about to use one against her. So here we go, Lass Riley, if that is your real name. I don't know why I keep saying that. It's obviously their real names. I feel like I'm offending them. Like, is that really your name though? Why are you lying to me with your name? Something as simple as your name, you shouldn't lie about that, right? I really don't know what I'm saying, but let's really prove to her what super strong Pokemon are all about, as we got the Brick Break actually on Zygarde Doge here, and Sneasel is very weak to fighting type moves. I really like Sneasel actually, so I'm wondering where she got that Sneasel of hers. I'm assuming it's gotta be somewhere in Alola because most of the Pokemon, actually all of the Pokemon that we see the people here in Alola have, you can definitely find within the region because it's kind of an island, so you can't go too far away to other regions without like having to travel by plane or however they travel in the Pokemon world. I guess you can technically fly on Pokemon, but I feel like at least when our character moved to Alola here at the beginning of the game, they probably took a plane, not really Pokemon's back or something. I just feel like you can't fly to other regions with a Pokemon. You gotta like actually take a plane or something. I don't know though, there were definitely planes in Pokemon Black and White. But either way, Zygardoge here, gonna take down Komala as well. Also weak to fighting type moves, so kind of unlucky for them that I gave him the Brick Break there. But I took a look through our TMs and there wasn't too much that Zygardoge could learn. But the Brick Break and the Hidden Power seem pretty appropriate, and we can of course use that Normalium Z to power up Hidden Power, make that, you know, normal type Z move, which I really want to try out actually with Zygardoge. But up here we got a little bit of regular grass actually. I like this meadow a lot, but I don't really like how many wild Pokemon were showing up here last episode. As you can see, we took like 3 steps and already something is popping up here, and it is going to be another Ribombee. Now, we did actually catch one of those at the very end of the last episode, so I'm not going to bother with it again, but we have another Pokemon already. Seriously, we took like 2 steps, and it's Oricorio. There's nothing wrong with these Pokemon, they're pretty awesome actually. We caught them at the end of the last episode though, so I don't really feel like running into them again. But I do want to know if maybe there's something rare in here, like maybe a Pokemon we don't know about yet, but there isn't. So I went ahead and sprayed a repel just so we don't run into any more of these, and we should actually, oh my gosh, what? How did I just spray a repel and we're still running into wild Pokemon? Oh, it's probably because they're higher level than us. Oh my gosh, that is actually really annoying. I guess because we have Zygardoge up first, but yep, he's level 30 to a 32. That is crazy that the wild Pokemon here are that high level, but let's run away once again. And finally pick up this glowing little thing here, which is actually going to be the red nectar. And in case you missed it last time, they actually, oh my gosh, no way. Alright, I need to calm down for a second because that was actually kind of making me annoyed for a second there. But there was one more trainer over here that I believe I battled in the last episode, so we might as well check that out real quick. Time to battle you! Oricorio and others come lured by flower nectar. And she actually tells us exactly what I was just going to talk about, which is the flower nectar makes Oricorio's form change. So that red nectar we just picked up, you can actually transform any of the other Oricorio forms into red form, or vice versa, because we actually already picked up yellow and pink nectar as well. That's really great. I wonder who the others are that get lured by this nectar. But this lady has got a Torkoal, and that is definitely not something Rhonda can handle right now. Not something anybody can handle, especially now that that drought has come out. You know, honestly, I think the Darkest Lariat might do more damage here. Just because even though Bulldoze is super effective, Darkest Lariat gets that stab, and it's a much more powerful attack, so takes down the Torkoal there. And we get a whole bunch more experience. Seaking is going to be her next Pokemon. And I guess, you know, Puka, you just took down another Pokemon, so you might as well get in here once again. I know you can do it! I love the Alolan Surfing Raichu, man. It just looks so cool floating above the air like that. Makes you wonder why it doesn't have Levitate, but I guess it does have that Surge Surfer ability, which is pretty cool as well, if we had the electric terrain, that is. But down goes the Seaking quite quickly there. Alolan Raichu is just so powerful. And wow, the sunlight fades because, ooh, it looks like she's actually got another Pokemon. I kind of thought she just had the 2, but you know what? Let's stay in with our Alolan Raichu and go for the Psychic. I want to see how much damage this actually does, because I know Alolan Raichu is super powerful, but we just don't get to show it off that often, I guess. Tank up that Magical Leaf, no problem there. And one more Psychic should finish off the Leafeon here, and finish off this trainer. Kind of cool though that we see a Leafeon. It's not every day you see an evolution out there, as rare as that one, I guess. But Puka also gonna gain a level. Holy moly, man, everybody's gaining levels today. And that is it for Office Worker Michelle. But there was one more trainer over here who actually wanted to battle us once we took down everyone else on the route, so of course we're going to take him on now. What do you say? Will you have a Pokemon battle? Yes sir, let's do it. My special strategy hinges upon using the Flame Orb. This golfer's on fire. Here comes my full-powered best shot. Alright, well hopefully that means he's actually got some fire Pokemon, because of course we do have Zygardoge, and ground types are pretty good against fire types usually. Unless it's like an Oricorio, of course, because that's half flying type. But he's actually got a Hariyama instead, which is kind of weird. I mean, we haven't seen a Hariyama too often, I don't think. And we also have that Aura Break ability. I honestly don't know what it does if it's not like against a Yveltal or Xerneas. I think that's really what it's for. Maybe there are other Pokemon with auras, but I feel like it's pretty much just the Fairy Aura and then the other aura from Yveltal. I don't even know why I'm worrying about that though, because this Hariyama is laying the smack on us right now. Look at this, man. This is insane, and it will not stop. And at the end of it all, he actually does get the burn from that flame orb. So I don't know if Hariyama actually gets the guts ability, which I think doubles attack when you get burned instead of cutting it in half. But this thing is definitely scary looking right now in front of us. So who should we bring out to deal with it? I feel like Puka would be the best with the Psychic, but he cannot take a hit from this thing. So P-Hat, it's all up to you. You are our tankiest Pokemon. Alright, maybe this wasn't a battle for P-Hat either, because this Hariyama is actually super tanky. And it's also, oh nice, we missed the arm thrust there, or I guess Rhonda dodged it. We've been getting a lot of those ever since I maxed out the affection stat on Rhonda and Loba actually. They both have max affection now and just keep on dodging attacks and sometimes get like more critical hits than we would want to, but there at least the drop kick does finish off Hariyama. So Rhonda with an awesome KO there. I like it, level 38 as well. And now we'll see whatever this guy's next Pokemon is, as P-Hat actually gaining a level. That's pretty cool. And Alakazam. Ooh. Okay, well this is actually, it might be a good chance to test out something that I gave our Kurama, our latest team member, the Ice Vulpix. I don't know if it's really going to work out because we could get hit. Like obviously the Alakazam is going to be faster than us, but as long as we can survive a hit, we can go for the Ghost type Z power, the never-ending nightmare. So we just got to survive this Psybeam. Come on Kurama, you got this. Tank it up. No, Kurama could not tank it up. Oh man, I was really hoping we could survive like one hit from it so that we could go for that, but I guess not today, guys. Oh, that would have been awesome. I wanted to show off the Ghost type Z power because I didn't even know that we had that actually. So, well, I did know that we got it from the last trial, but I didn't know we had any Pokemon with Ghost moves because at least nobody that we've got can learn Shadow Ball, which we also picked up a couple of episodes ago. But either way, the Darkest Lariat is way too powerful, and El Tigre is going to be the one to take down that Alakazam for a nice level 39. I can't believe we're almost at level 40 already. That is crazy. I just feel like we're so far into the game. Just as I thought. You have what it takes to be the next wielder of my precious Flame Orb. I'm glad that I waited here for you so long. Take it, my Flame Orb. Alright, man, it's just a Flame Orb. It doesn't seem like that special of an item, but there, that's that. I don't know if it's simply a part of getting older, but lately I've been completely hooked on golf. I'd gotten a bit burnt out as a trainer and could no longer use that Flame Orb, or I should have. Using it wisely takes a bit of tricky thinking, but if you figure it out, it'll pay you back in spades. That's pretty nice, man. I think you really just need a Pokemon with guts, and then of course the Flame Orb does exactly the opposite of what normally burning your Pokemon would do, but I guess there could also be other situations where it might be good. I just can't really think of it. I feel like Guts is the only thing I can think of at least. But if any of you guys know, definitely help me out here. But another wild Pokemon's gonna pop up, and it is gonna be yet another Ledian. Actually, Ledian is kind of a Pokemon we hadn't seen in this area before, but we definitely have seen them before in Alola, I think back at the Mali Garden. And you know what? We might as well not even spray repel, considering they were running into us anyway. What do you think happened to it in the past? That crumbling old shrine. What shrine is this lady talking about? Oh, snap. I just realized there is something very different here. What the heck? Where are we right now? Oh, you're that trainer who's always popping into the Pokemon Center, aren't you? This place may have fallen into ruin, but it is still spectacular, wouldn't you say? Even if there's nothing to see here now, I can't help thinking that there being nothing here now belies the possibility that something could be here, something wondrous. Oh, well, I'm pretty sure we know what could be here in the future. This definitely seems like the spot where a legendary Pokemon may be hiding, but what the heck is going on with it now? It looks like we can already enter it, and oh snap, there's even a TM to pick up over here. Yo, I really like the music here though, but this is going to be TM3 for Psyshock. That is actually a really good TM to pick up because it's basically like Psychic, but it deals damage based on physical defense instead, so might not be too bad to put on Puka there instead of the Psychic, but I feel like it's kind of situational, depends on what Pokemon you are mostly running into. But either way, this place is actually really long. What the? I feel like I shouldn't be here. Or maybe I should be on my Stoutland riding through this as quick as possible. We're in way too deep right now, so let's see what is actually over here. Oh my gosh, we've got the sun and moon symbols popping up all over the place. What is this? Literally the Pokemon moon symbol just on this altar. And I guess there literally is nothing here for now though, so the guy was right. There could definitely be something here in the future, but for now, we've got nothing, so let's get out of here. So we will definitely return to that place in the future, but when that future might be, I'm not really certain. So let's hop off the Stoutland for now and proceed onward to the next route. What could be beyond Ula'ula Meadow? Well, it's actually just Route 17, the lowland that leads below Po Town. What? So it looks like we're getting pretty close to Po Town now. We even see a couple of Team Skull grunts here outside of this strange looking Pokemart. I don't even know. I'm actually not all that good in fights, but no one will pick fights with me as long as I'm in Team Skull, you know? Really, it makes you look that threatening? Because to be honest, Team Skull grunts, I kind of feel like laughing at them when I see them, not really get scared. What the heck? I just noticed this guy is standing right outside of a police station, and oh my gosh, what is this? There's a Zygarde cell, but it's glowing red instead. The strange creature was sucked into the Zygarde cube. And as you guys can see, it looks a little bit different from the regular cells, so let's see what Cinna has got to say. I just received a signal from your Zygarde cube. The creature that you just got sucked into there was a Zygarde core. Cores are mysterious creatures that form Zygarde together with cells. Also, cores retain Zygarde's moves. You can use the Zygarde cube to teach your Zygarde a move. Why don't you try it sometime? Bon a chance! Dude, I don't know, this Zygarde business kind of confuses me. It's a lot simpler than it seems, but I feel like Dexio and Cinna just overcomplicate things with the way they explain stuff. But we got a whole bunch of Alolan Meowths in this police station. Is this even a real police station? Or is it basically just like a Alolan Meowth shelter? Because look at this place, literally. There's just a bunch of Meowths and like, I guess food plates for them. For some reason, I just felt like I had to talk to every single Meowth, but literally there's nothing in there except for that Zygarde core, I guess, which is the first one that we've run into at least. I feel like there's more of them, but that was definitely the first time that I'd seen one. Either way, this route actually looks like it's pretty long and kind of tough, and my Pokemon could definitely use a little bit of healing up, so I would go to the Pokemon Center, but I think we've actually got a decent amount of items still, and oh my gosh, look at how much grass we're avoiding today, dude. I feel like there's actually new wild Pokemon to find now, but because the Ula'ula Meadow kind of annoyed me with how many Pokemon were showing up, I just don't even feel like it right now. But looks like we finally need the Tauros ride after so long of not using the Tauros ride. There's finally some more rocks for it. And before we take on this Team Skull Grunt, I'm definitely going to heal up. Alright, we are ready now to take on Team Skull Grunt, man. No one has lost today. What a lovely good day. What, like none of the Team Skull Grunts have lost? No way, man. These Team Skull Grunts are not that tough. There's no way that they can go undefeated for a whole day. Or well, even if they did go undefeated, that streak is about to end because we're going to be the ones to put a stop to it. As this guy's actually going out for his Golbat here. Not a very good matchup for Zygarde Doge, unfortunately, but I guess it does finally give us a chance to try out that Z power that I've been wanting to. I feel like Zygarde Doge would look really, really funny using this, so let's just go for it. We haven't used the Z move in quite a while either. And yo, we actually get to use it with our gear on as well. The Tauros ride gear. I kind of forgot we still had that, but let's go Zygarde Doge. Surround yourself with that Z power. And it is time for the Breakneck Blitz. I don't actually know if Zygarde has his own signature Z move, but oh my gosh. That does look ridiculous. I just love how the Pokemon don't actually like move when they're doing that Z move. It's like they're a still frame of their model. And it just looks so funny for Zygarde Doge there. He had like one paw up, the other one down. I don't know, that just looked ridiculous. So let's try out our hidden power naturally. I don't actually know what hidden power this guy has even got, so yeah, this is not going to do very much damage. And Mr. Popo, oh no, he's locked us in here. I actually noticed somebody in the comments said it looked like Mr. Popo when you used the mean look. I didn't really notice that for some reason, but I can totally see it now. Come on, Zygarde Doge, you got this. And nice, we actually took down the Golbat. Holy moly. And that's his only Pokemon too. Alright, Zygarde Doge putting in the work. Except that I should kind of be training up Kurama, so I don't know about this dog. So there we go, I put our new Alolan Vulpix up first in the party, and I did notice there's a Pokeball right behind this Skull Grunt here, so let's pick that up, and hopefully not pick up any wild Pokemon along the way here. Oh gosh, that was a big patch of grass that I did not need to walk through there, but I guess that's it for this little area. Trainer tips: Pokemon that you drop off on Pokepelago's Isle of You will grow more friendly towards you, but don't leave them in the hot springs too long or they might get overheated. Oh man, I think I've actually had the same two Pokemon in the hot spring for like the last 5 days, so maybe they got a little bit overheated, I'm not sure, but Ooh, I don't like these routes, man, because I feel like we're gonna have to backtrack and do this again. Either way, this one, or this path seems like, you know, only a person can go through. So let's try it out, and nope, wrong way. Oh wait, no, the other one was just grass. I don't know actually now if I made the right choice or not, but it's one of those paths where you can only go down the ledges, so, you know, if you mess up, you're gonna have to start all over from the top again. But I don't mind because, you know, we want to try to get every single little item in this game and stuff, so we're probably going to be going back up there anyway. But Marini is going to be this girl's Pokemon, and that is not good at all for Kurama. Even though I put him up first, this is not really a good matchup because a water type, well, let's just say an ice type is not really going to do too much to that. So let's switch it over to Puka, who we haven't used really quite that much. And hey, at least we do get experience on Kurama, just with switching in and out. So because I'm not turning on the EXP share, at least I don't really think I should, considering how much boosted experience we're getting. Yeah, I guess this is just the best method we can go for. Just keep Kurama up first, switch out, and then battle with somebody else. So that Marini is going to go down really quickly there. Oh man, it's like our own little P-Hat. It's like watching every time that P-Hat goes down. That was basically it right there. And her next Pokemon is going to be a Fomantis, actually. I think that's the little version of Lurantis, like the smaller pure grass type Pokemon. So maybe Kurama can handle this, considering grass types are definitely weak to ice, and we do have the Aurora Beam. Now I think Kurama actually learns Ice Beam at level 36. I don't know if it learns it as an Alolan Ninetales, but I think I would rather wait until that level then to evolve our Kurama. I think that's actually a solid level to evolve as well, because I believe the next town we're going to is where we can get the stone to evolve Kurama. It's not a Fire Stone like regular Vulpix. They actually made an Ice Stone in this game, which is pretty crazy, so I can't wait till we get to that, so we can get our Alolan Ninetales finally, because the Vulpix is cool, but I've been waiting for that Ninetales. That is it for that Team Skull Grunt though, so let's keep on hopping down these ledges, and yep, look at that guys, there's a TM right there, so we definitely gotta backtrack and try to get that, or I guess just loop around and do this all over again, but not before taking on another Skull Grunt. I hate serious people, yo. I'm serious about being a Team Skull Grunt though. Okay, I don't really want to call him a hypocrite. I don't think that's really being hypocritical, I guess, but yeah, I guess it kind of is. You know, he hates serious people, but he himself, while he's not a serious person, he at least has his serious moments with Team Skull. So, I don't know, man. You either gotta be nonchalant all the way, or, you know, just be serious all the way. You can't just swap back and forth. You know, you can't be that flippy floppy, man. Even a nasty plot, like, that's really not gonna do much for you, bro, when you die in one hit. Oh my gosh. I didn't even think P-Hat would be that powerful, but holy moly. That Scald did a lot of damage. And that is it for you, my serious man. Or I guess not so serious after that battle. I can't even take him seriously. So let's go up this way once again. If we'd taken the rightmost path, it would have just led us back to the beginning. So this time around, we're going to take the leftmost path and hopefully get ourselves that TM. Oh, it's right there, but another wild Pokemon is going to pop up. Actually, this is the first one in this route, so let's see if we get anything new. Oh no! The return of the Fearos! You've got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh, what? This Fearow called for help and a Goomy just appeared. What? Okay, I did not even know Goomy was in this game. I think Goomy should be able to survive a discharge though, considering it's a dragon type, but needless to say, I definitely want to catch this little dragon Pokemon. It is the signature dragon of the Kalos region, and apparently now in the Alola region. That's pretty awesome. So, of course, that's going to take down Fearow, and probably, oh, nice, we even get the paralysis on Goomy. That is perfect. I am definitely going to try to throw the Pokeball right now before this Goomy tries to call for any help. But, yep, we do get the level 31 there on Kurama, so we're definitely going to get that extra sensory. Seems like a pretty good attack, especially because our special attack is really high. But Goomy has that hydration. What? Okay, well, I guess so much for the paralysis, guys. I don't know what kind of Pokeball I want to go for on this Goomy, but you can never go wrong with a luxury ball, so let's go for it, and it breaks out instantly. Are you serious? Why are you using Rain Dance when it's already raining, Goomy? What is going on here? I don't know. Let's go for another luxury ball, though, and hopefully have better luck with this one. I don't actually know what the catch rate on these luxury balls is. It seems pretty low, but ooh, maybe not. We have got Goomy. No, what? Really? And 2 shakes. We got 3, and we got the Goomy. All right. And we're, of course, going to register that right into the Pokedex. The Dragon Pokemon of the Kalos region, the Rainy Dragon, with 2 evolutions there that we're definitely going to work on getting, but that's another one for the Alolan Pokedex. Now we can actually grab this TM. I completely forgot what we were even doing, but it is actually going to be Poison Jab. Whoa, that's a really good TM there. I hope that some of our Pokemon can actually learn that. I don't think I would even teach that to Marini because that's more of a physical attack, and Marini is definitely, I guess, a special attacker. I don't even know, actually. I don't think I've taken too many looks at Marini's stats, but we've got another Zygarde cell there, and it looks like, whoa, did she really scream like that? The Pokemon Carnivine is my fave. I'm a Grand Grunt. What is a Grand Grunt? Maybe she's actually going to be tougher than the grunts that we're used to so far. I don't really know, but we're definitely going to give this a try as we are challenged by Team Skull Grunt. Oh, look at how she's holding up her hand. She doesn't even have a Carnivine. What? This is an Alolan Rattata. Can you not tell the difference between a Rattata and a Carnivine? I mean, one's a plant, the other one's a rat. So, I don't know. It's not that hard to tell the difference, lady. Anyway, I guess this is a good chance to actually bring out the Zygarde Doge once again. He does have the Brick Break, so gonna be pretty good against Alolan Rattata here. And that Aura Break kicking in once again. I'm pretty sure it does that every battle, and I still don't know what it really does, but oh my gosh! That Alolan Rattata, man, that double edge hurt. And I hope that we're actually faster than this thing. Nice, we are. Alright, well, it definitely hurt, but at least it didn't take down Zygarde Doge here. That would have been really sad. Imagine a little rat taking out your legendary Pokemon. Oh, geez, I don't even want to experience that. So, here comes the Raticate. Don't know why this lady talked about Carnivine. Doesn't even have one. She literally had 2 rat Pokemon. And Raticate is going to go down just as easily to a Brick Break. Because, of course, they are normal and dark types. So, 4 times weak to that. Yep, I got crushed. I don't know what you were expecting. Seriously, what do these Team Skull Grunts expect? I am a Grand Grunt. Carnivine is my fave, but I don't have one. Literally, why does she talk about it then? She doesn't even have a Carnivine, but it looks like we finally made it to Po Town. And we're gonna find out what's going on here. Yo, what's up? You wanna join Team Skull? Not really. For real? You're actually on the Island Challenge? Alright then, I get it. Came to laugh at us losers who gave up on the Island Challenge, huh? You showed up so suddenly and got the nerve to laugh at me? Ooh, is this gonna be a double battle? I'm kind of hoping for it because I have both of our, I guess, puppy Pokemon leading the charge. We got Zygarde Doge and Kurama. Even though Vulpix isn't really a puppy, it's kind of like a fox puppy. What is a fox puppy actually called? I feel like there's a name for it that I've heard before, but I don't remember. Either way, they are going out for the Haunter and Drowsy combo. Definitely both Pokemon that are weak to Ghost, and you all know what that means. It is time to try out the Z-Power on Kurama. This time for real, because I think we actually get a good chance to use it here. Oh man, this is such a laggy battle though. Oh my gosh, wait a second. Extra sensory. Here you go, Kurama. Take that potion first of all, and get ready for a Z-Power. Because this is it, guys. I really wanted to actually use this attack at least once today, and it looks like we're going to get the chance finally because Zygarde Doge was targeted there with the Shadow Ball. So as long as Drowsy, ooh, it's slower than us actually, so here we go. It is time for the Ghost-type Z-Power. And none other than Alolan Vulpix is going to be the one to show it off for us. This is so awesome already. The never-ending nightmare. What is... Oh my... What? How did that thing survive that? How did Haunter just survive that? And with 1 HP nonetheless. Like, come on, dude. Alright, well, I don't know if Darkest Lariat actually hits multiple Pokemon at once. I don't think it does, but it should take out either of these Pokemon regardless. So, I guess we'll finish off the Haunter with a nice little feint attack there. And El Tigre, you got the Darkest Lariat. Let's just, I guess, go for that on Drowsy. Hopefully we can survive the Shadow Ball because I would love for Kurama to get some experience. Holy crap, 1 HP there. I love you, Kurama. You are amazing. She is totally, or he is going to get experience for this after all because of surviving through that affection there. And holy moly, that is the laggiest Darkest Lariat we've hit so far. It's like the move already lags, but this time we've got a double battle. Plus, on top of that, we've got the rain going on. So yeah, that is definitely going to make the game lag a little bit. And you've got the trainer standing in the background too. I've just remembered that. So it's like there's like 7 Pokemon models on the screen at once. Plus there's the rain. Yeah, like the game is bound to lag after all of that. Either way, we took down the Team Skull grunts. You're on a whole other level than me. I've just gotta laugh at myself. Ah, the island challenge has made you way too strong. Maybe you guys should have done it too. Just an idea. Not fair. I hate strong kids like you. I'm not letting you in. What? After all of that, they're just not gonna let us in? Well, you there, boy. Who is this? You got locked out of the town too, bro? Seems to me you're trying to get into Po Town. You sure you've thought this through? You better be ready if you're thinking of coming in here. Ready to live as Team Skull, or ready to take on Team Skull. You really think you're ready for that? Do you know who I am? I guess everyone has their own reasons. I've got my reasons too for doing what I do. I'll have them let you in. If you don't make it, I'll be sure your remains at least get back home. What? That is so messed up, dude. Wait a second. I didn't actually want to go in here yet. Oh my gosh, guys. Well, it's too late now because we made it to Po Town, aka Team Skull City. Look at this place. Huh? What's this numbskull doing here? What? Oh, what should we do? Forget about it. We've got this barnacle. We've got this barricade. Do you really want to bother moving it out of the way just to take on one kid? True. What? So that's it? Go home. Go. You're not coming in here. Got it? Not unless you find some pass through here. Well, I think we can probably walk around it, but we'll have to do that in the next episode because that is going to be it for today. So next time, we will take on Team Skull and Po Town, and I will see you all next time on Pokemon Sun and Moon.